freaking incredible that these riders were able to traverse the conditions, because it was essentially a mud race. It was slot car racing, and it wasn't the eventual winner, Jett Lawrence, that did the start stretch the best. It was actually Kenny Roczen. He goes double, double, step on, step off, triple, then step over, barely gets it. Freaking incredible. This right here is the most sought after line at Daytona. This is a highlight clip right here. Wow, only rider to do that. Here, we got to watch the full section yet again so that you can see what he's doing. And notice he's not doing the quad that was potentially faster in the main event if you weren't able to do the triple in the middle here. And this was what Tomac was alluding to on the podium. That big triple right there, then able to preload all the way over, because watch his body language. Triples, lands in a rut, then he pushes down on the motorcycle. Look at him squat and lean back. He is getting that bike ready to spring load and explode. Wow, so impressive that he went for that. And he got over it is the thing. We just have to watch it yet again. That triple right there. Watch the preload. Wow. Arguably, those riders weren't able to continue those lines as the track got gnarlier, but there was one rider that was able to do it, and it was Jett Lawrence. Watch him. As he quads and shifts down, then triples on, steps off, isn't able to do that triple that Kenny was doing, but then just doubles out. And he was able to do that consistently, is what set him apart and eventually become the race winner. The next bit is on the start. And no, I'm not going to argue about what happened here when it comes to rules. What I want you guys to notice is the difference in technique here. The Star Yamaha boys have got their heels locked into the foot pegs right there in those nooks. Jett Lawrence and AP over here with their starting blocks set out, where they're not locked into those hooks, because those hooks are meant to hold you in place so that when you release the clutch, you're not going anywhere. So I find it interesting that Jett, who almost got the whole shot, does not have his feet locked in there. He's not squeezing the bike like the two Yamaha boys are. And even J Coop over here, he's way locked in there. Jett has got a much wider stance where I'm trying to figure out how he's holding onto the bike. And see how he's instantly, both of these guys are not locked into the foot peg hooks to hold them there. You got Cooper, all the Yamaha boys. Most noticeably, Jett Lawrence doesn't have it, but same thing with AP. This alternative line from Tomac right before the S-turns here, he's not following. He's trying to get back around Jett Lawrence in his heat race after he got past on that quad section. But notice, here's the main line, and Tomac cuts it in half, creating a new line. It's just not following whatsoever. Just outside and then trying to get back underneath him. Tomac is on point. Jett just seems to be just a little bit better, and it was just that one section. Small segue, that sweat equity is only half of the equation when it comes to fitness. Coach Rob has some educational bundles that can help with weight loss and nutrition, which is the other half of fitness. Make sure you're shopping at CoachRobStore.com. Here, we've got Deegan before the whoops. Watch as he just stands up around the entire corner and gets set up for those whoops that you end up just having to go slow through. Total GNCC type line. Lawrence, before the infamous quad section across the start, watch how much speed he comes into this tight 180-degree right-hander, and he's able to get the bike turned. Did you see it? That should have put him on the ground here, how fast he came into this section. So he's going to single, double. He's going to get on his brakes, actually taps the rear brake in the air, lands, casing the jump to slow him down along with that rear brake. carrying a lot of speed. That bike pops up, and watch as he comes into this rut. It's going to snag him. Snags that front wheel. Should have low-sided right there, but he's able to rebound and get back going. Here, we'll watch it in real time. Just yanks those handlebars right from him. And this track got destroyed. Watch Tomac as he goes through the switchbacks and how his bike doesn't even jump because of how deep the ruts are. This is supposed to be a lip, a jump. But watch that bike. It just cuts through it like butter. That tells you how deep these ruts are. And here we have another example with the S-turns as Tomac is on the inside of Sexton. Look at this. Look at how high he has to keep his inside leg. Look at that. That rut is up to the top of the frame, the number plates. It is engulfing both wheels. This just shows you how treacherous this track here at Daytona was. Well, it showed you some incredible lines. Stay tuned for the new show tomorrow and also the live shows this weekend. As always, keep WFO. Bra-da-da-da-da-da.